Welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 7.
You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Yeah, Colonel, quick question. Is this unit ever not going to be a suicide squad?
Nope.
Solitary? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's solitary for you. We're asking questions.
So, yeah, welcome to First Contact, a mission that I think kind of broke an unsmall number of first-time players of this game.
Well, it is a bit of a bastard.
And just, yeah, the ominous warning from McKinsey halfway through the mission, like, make sure you pick a plane that's decent in a dogfight.
I mean, that's most planes.
Although, we're going to be taking out one, once I get to it eventually, that you're going to be quite happy about.
Oh, yeah. The funny thing is, I think I played the same plane on this mission? I can't remember. I had it unlocked up when I played it a couple times, obviously, but
Because,
at the same time, it's like, did I play this mission with the plane too, or not?
Because I think, this probably would be around the point if you were playing the game normally.
Yes, probably, depending on how I went down the paths and all that.
Yeah, that's like, you would unlock the Gripen at this point, and...
Yeah.
So... Yeah, behold the miracle of modern Swiss, or Swedish air aviation, or engineering.
Yeah. I think that's a C model, if anything. I don't think they bother adding the E. No, it is the E. I am dumb. Holy.
Yeah. So, and of course, because this allegedly is going to be an air-to-air mission at some point, I took the cheapest air-to-air missile that you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Or possibly pick, I suppose. The one that pisses off all the pubbies in multiplayer.
I have vague memories of that when I played multiplayer. But soon at some point I just found that sweet spot where you had barely any special weapons and none of the good planes, like the middling planes. Yeah, I think I always ran with like Queen's Custom and a bunch of just those things I always had.
Well, this is also around the point of the game where I decide, okay, you know, like, I started the LP going like, yeah, I'm just gonna fly everything stock, and at this, like, around this point I was like, yeah, no, fuck that, that works for early game, but, I'm...
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
Dog. Possibly one of the best AWACs.
No, Longcaster's better, but we'll
Yeah.
get to that.
Yeah, that is true. Longcaster is a step above, but Bandog is like third.
But anyways, welcome to that one picture of rural China that you've seen on Reddit all the time.
And welcome to the big feature, weather.
Yep.
We'll be arriving shortly.
Oh yeah, not only are you dealing with rain and clouds, you also, for the first time in this mission, encounter wind force.
Oh yeah.
And they did it in the most dickish level they
Yeah, I was
possibly
about to
could
say
for it.
Band Dog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
Oh yes, I forgot how Weissman just kind of frazzles Bandogs.
So yeah, this mission very pointedly introduces the LRSSG, or Long Range Strategic Strike Group, as a group of characters that we might be seeing a tiny bit more of in the future. I'm not going to promise anything, though.
Spare 15, locked on.
Not sure if this is one also introduces exams, but was that a
I
previous
think it
mission?
is, yeah. Yeah, no, XSAMs, like, show up very sparingly through the game, I think, and, yeah, I think they debut here.
Secret weapon, baby?
But, yeah,
I think
look
they get-
at this
I mean,
bullshit.
they do get worse much later on. Especially when you have the SAMs that shoot down.
No, I think the worst thing for that is, like, Sea-Wiz.
Oh yeah, those are the ones I was thinking of. They just spray bullets. Oops, your missiles are gone.
Yep. But yeah, like, here's something never seen in an Ace Combat game before, like the
What?
wind literally pushing your plane off the
Yeah.
screen.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Like, I do appreciate that, like, light count says you can use it to your advantage here and there if you're, like, decent at navigating.
Yeah. I don't think I ever did.
Those SAM sites are still a threat.
Yeah, there's a couple of times in the mission where I just sort of, like, let the winds guide you and just, like, turn the plane into a glider, basically. like right here, like, I'm using it to just gain altitude without doing shit.
Ah.
I can't see in this suit. Gotta fly by instrument.
And of course, the Gripen is conveniently kite-shaped, so it's
Yeah.
very good at gliding.
Delta shaped. It's just kind of our thing, if I remember. We went from stacked deltas to deltas to deltas, and then we added canards to that. I think the French were first. I can remember the timeline.
I want to send Erusians to hell, but I sure enjoyed it.
Because, like, yeah, like, the Typhoon, the Rafale, and the Gripen all kind of came out around the exact same time. If
I was
I'm
actually thinking
not
even
mistaken.
older, like the Mirage and all that.
Oh, yeah.
It was like Mirage came with deltas and made it work, and then I think Delta Dagger or something like that.
Target destroyed. Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Oh yes, that fucked me over.
Well, I'm reminded of that joke from, like, one of Ardix's old avatars, like, lightning doesn't strike twice, she doesn't have to.
Lightning dodging also featuring Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
Radar's working. We're under attack. Don't wait for interceptors. Use missiles.
Oh,
No complaints here.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think I could actually handle that in first person. Oh, go on.
Not across the line. There they are. Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly. The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air.
Yeah, the drones.
Yep.
They...
Well,
Get them out of there. Not even one is to go down.
at least they're the shitty drones and not, like, the Arsenal Bird ones.
Yeah, even if they at least go kind of a pain in the ass.
No shit about
Ah, there we go.
line between bravery and stupidity.
Yeah, so basically, don't get struck by lightning, it'll fuck with,
Yeah.
not just your HUD, it will also, like, literally like drop your plane out of the sky.
Yeah, it shove you on the ground. If you're too low, then you're kind of screwed.
Yep.
Nice work for a dumbass.
Strider 4, bandit on your seats.
Also, I'm a bit disappointed because the scripted dialogue was overwriting it. The reaction from Bandog to you getting struck by lightning doesn't play in this video.
Oh. That's a bit of a bummer.
Cyclops 3, missile in the air!
Oh yeah, there is like so much like conditional and contextual dialogue that just goes completely unmissed.
He also at least calls you a coward for hiding in thunderclouds.
Yeah. Even though like it's probably the bravest fucking thing you can do in this mission.
Yeah.
Like this.
There we go!
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Trigger just crashed.
That happened a whole bunch. I'm surprised you kept that in.
Yeah, no, I've decided if I can't creatively edit my way out of it, yeah, I'm just gonna leave all the fuck-ups in. Yeah.
That is smart.
Especially for a mission like this where it shows you, like, the worst-case scenario for what could happen if you get struck by lightning close to, like, the rock pillars. So it's informative, it's educational.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Also, yeah, like Tabloid says here, the UAVs can also get zapped
Yeah,
by
I was
lightning
like,
too.
could they or could they not? I forgot.
Cyclops 3, evade that missile.
Hostile behind me!
Like, generally you will never notice it.
Yeah.
To your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me.
Missile! Enemy on me!
You know, I don't think God himself could stop Champ from scratching his ass, so... But yeah, the really frustrating part about this mission is, like, you actually can fail it by taking too long.
Yep. I've done that at least once.
Even if they are just decoys.
Because I get bound up in a dogfight and then something gets shot down in some area. It's happened.
Because, like, every little, like, ping that you see on the radar there with, like, the, you know, the blue expanding circle and, like, they reuse the, like, the allied attack trigger noise from Ace Combat 6, but basically, like...
Oh, that's when I
yeah.
recognized it.
Yeah, but, like, basically every one of those count in the game as a distress call, and I think, like, if you get, like, more than, like, 7 or distress calls or something, like, the game will just consider it a failure because, like, yeah, you've let it go too long.
I think I had one of them get shot down.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh,
Well, yeah. Well,
it's
like,
like,
I
can't
think,
avoid them.
I don't think it happens in this one, but, like, canonically, at the very least, like, the unnamed Strider 1 that shows up in this mission, like, either doesn't survive here or, like, bites it somewhere between here and fleet destruction.
No, that one bird is doing all the work. We'd be losing more men if it weren't for him.
Wow, that drone stayed glued.
All my guys managed to escape.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of rubber banding that goes on in this mission, and god fucking damn it.
Oof.
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
I can't believe the first time I ever played this mission I never got struck by lightning once.
What?
I know.
How the fuck?
On my target.
I got incredibly lucky somehow.
Oh yeah. I think this was like one of the first missions I had to make multiple attempts at.
Oh yeah, no, I had to take like multiple times going through this, like, because I just kept crashing. But yeah,
Took me
no.
2-3 attempts maybe.
Just
because lightning near the ground. Whoopsie doodles.
By himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Ah, yes.
Spare 8. Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the...
Yep. The plot approaches.
Oh yeah.
I don't need any support.
Plot approaches as Mach 2.
Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
Oh no, the choir is starting.
Yep.
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him. Spare 10 lost. Another one.
Oh no.
Recon aircraft
He
lost.
sounds so regretful.
That's an SU-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off.
Oh, we're just losing main characters, like,
Oh yeah.
you know, like probably won a mission at this point.
Yeah. But they are the Suicide Squad, so what do you expect?
Yeah, basically.
Force craft flying out of bounds.
They're Suicide Squad without any interesting powers. Other than griping.
Spare 15, spare 11.
So just the David Ayer Suicide Squad then.
But it had Slipknot. The man could climb anything.
Yeah, and he died within like what, 2 minutes?
I just remember that line everyone making fun of. The man who could climb anything.
Don't call me that. Someone, please respond. What's your status?
Wait, did that just go straight through the mountain? No, maybe?
No, it hit the mountain.
No, I thought the plane was going right through the mountain.
Oh god, no, yeah, Mihai, I don't know, the man is a fucking wizard, like,
Oh yeah, I know.
like it would not surprise me if, like, his scripting is that strong he can just fly right through a mountain and
I
with
mean,
no
that's
problem.
par on course for most enemy aces.
To take it as a non-critical area.
Ah yes, there it is.
Yeah. Just, yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
the
gonna learn you how to deflect missile shots. Okay.
yeah, basically just the explanation for Ace Combat protagonist bullshit right there.
Uh-huh. It is great.
The experimental squadron's X-plane.
So, how many non-critical areas are there on an Su-30 SM that Mihai can take like 8 missiles and shrug them off with no problem?
Wings, maybe? I don't know.
It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here. Understood.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, spare 15. Do something.
What do you think I've been doing?
Yeah. Also, I think I've hit Mihai enough with the SASMs at this point that like it's literally just running through all its dialogue scripting right now.
Yeah.
Like the fight is effectively over.
Not engage. Think it's close. Just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Shaking bandit.
Come on, get some guns in.
Locked on
I
target.
think this was the part I had the least problem with, but it's been a while.
Focus on your own job, Seymour.
Yeah, just to
That's the reason I never used the third-person camera. Like, oh god, I'm losing control of what the hell I am.
it gets hairy and like if you take Mihai Spade and you follow him in through the pillars trying to chase him. But just doing what I'm doing here, just like staying above him and just like picking him off with like SASMs and the occasional missile hit should get you through it well enough.
I mean, with enough
And
upgrades,
just-
yeah, and it's gone.
Yeah, just like that, it's over.
To survive somehow.
Trigger. Kindness gets you killed.
Thanks for the news update, Count.
The biggest dumbass in the
I'm
unit.
amazed you managed to take that much damage.
India will be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will we be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now.
Well, how nice.
3,000 meters.
It's everyone hates Trigger.
Too fast.
Well, like, this base hates everyone. So I don't think they're really important to being just hating Trigger.
Bank left.
Then again, if I had to work for McKinsey, yeah, I would hate the entire planet too, so...
Yeah.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Then again, if I was McKinsey, I'd probably be loving the shit out of every second of it, so... Like, he's like Perot without the charm.
Yeah.
At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
Fuck you.
I mean, you had it like 83, so yeah. He's...
Fuck you.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary?
Ah, goddammit.
Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I forgot it was double-sided there.
Yep.
Still got an A rank, damn.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.